Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Brazil. We are here in Interlagos for the ninth round of the ICR Championship in Season 6. We have 9 drivers on our grid today. There we go. And Robbie Oram is the first one out in the Red Bull. New driver. Like a bit of new drivers. Can't go wrong with a new driver. Go Upton has retired in the pit lane. And across the line, Robbie Oram into turn number 1. What lap time can he set? He is not in any competitive ERS mode at the minute. He's quite low on ERS, but going through the center S's, he was not deploying. Now going down the straight, he is overtake mode enabled. Al has left the session. Through turn 7 and now turn 8. Around the very long left-hander of 9. And then into 10. Squiggly middle section coming to an end. Turn 11 should be flat out in modern day Formula 1 cars. 52.8 is the time through the first 2 sectors. That is his personal best. Up to the line. What lap time can he set? It's 109.8. Leon, though, he goes 1.4 seconds faster with a 108.4. That is very good from him. Happy Man has just crossed the line to start a flying lap. Baroon is next coming up the line. Chirp. Oh no. Baroon pits. Chirp getting a lovely slipstream up the hill. P2, 2/10 off of Leon at his lap time. Cal needs an invite. It's the only thing with being a streamer and inviter. You've got to pause your feed in the middle of everything. But anyway, here comes the kick up the line. Another new driver we have here. 6/10 off the pace at 109.0. Cal is back in the lobby. Just trying to fix my... why is my laptop not working? That is a shame. That's where I get all my information on Discord. Because if I plug out my main PC, or go out of F1, it dies on me, and we don't want the stream to be stopped. Happy Man. We missed it. 108.1. He's at the top of the timesheets now. I think we might have a guest coming along. Lucas has asked to be here. Man in the pit lane, EX3, lap up the line, just under his head down, and Happy Man has 1 and 2 again. Decent lap there from EX3. 108.2. Leon on that lap. Varun on a flying lap. And I've just remembered why Upton immediately retired. He's got a qualifying ban. Took me a while to clock it, but I now have remembered Varun on a flying lap. Where can he put his Red Bull, hoping to lift his car up from 7th place? Very close to Happy Man. The gap is a small one at the moment. Varun up to the line, using as much overtake mode as he can. This is looking to be quite a competitive lap. Puts him P4, half a tenth down. So lost time then, maybe in the third sector. Leon going through turn 4, invalidated on the outside. He was on a flying lap, now is not. Jup, he's now on a flying lap. Overtake enabled out of turn 3, the center S's. Into turn number 4. Someone's... Oh, is that Cal? Has he left? Did he go? I don't know what's happened to Cal. But something has happened to Cal. That won't let Chirp be distracted on his lap. He will continue. Into the second sector split. It is green in sector 2. Not too far down. Has he got the same tactic as Varun though? Maybe that is where he loses the time in the final sector. Up to the line. What can the Aston Martin do? It's 108.3. He puts himself up into third place. 2/10 down. Hello, Lucas. I'm just going to make sure you are appearing on the there you are. You should be being picked up.
Well, hello.
Yeah, you are being picked up, and you're very loud. I need to turn you down.
Great.
No change from being loud there. Slovensky Verstappen in P6 in the kick. New driver. Around turn 4 he goes. Cal is just in the middle of the road on the exit of turn 4. He is just there. Thankfully, he is ghosted, though, up into turn number 6 now. Fast right-hand corner. It looks slow. You ride on board with drivers on this game. But when you drive it, you know it's not. Lucas is asking for an invite. You can just verbally ask if you want.
I'm being considerate to the stream.
Right. Commentating instead of racing. Well, he's got a race ban anyway, so we can't exactly race, even if he wanted to. Celebrity Max across the line. It's a 108.8. He stays where he was originally in P6. As track activity dies down a bit. Robbie Orm in P7, his lap is invalidated. Most are in the pit lane. EX3 is not with 7 3/4 minutes to go. The Haas is on a lap time. Purple in the first sector. Coming up to the second sector split now, just after turn 11, which is flat out. He is purple again. 4.5 tenths up. This is going to absolutely demolish Happy Man's time at the top. Can we see a time in the 107s? Up to the line. Overtake. enabled. That's the tactic here at Brazil. It is a 107 and it's a 107.6. That puts him at the top of the timesheets. It's not purple through the final sector. Maybe he's running a bit more downforce to get the speed in the middle of the track. Lucas, as an experienced racer here, what setup would you run? Higher or lower downforce?
Probably a bit of higher downforce, especially through the middle sector. It really bumps up your time. And going on to the last straight as well, it will kill speed on the straights. But going into, you need a really good exit out the last corner. So I think it lends itself to higher downforce. So
High downforce. There we go.
I have quite good experience on this track with one of my better tracks. So I know it all.
So X3 will be coming into the pit lane. Robbie Oram, is he on another lap? He has just stayed out all session by the looks of it. Coming up to the line, does improve his time, stays P7. Cal, I don't think he has a qualifying ban. I don't know what's happened to Cal.
He'll appear eventually, probably, knowing that guy.
And while there isn't any on-track action at the minute, I would just like to gently introduce the ICR iRacing team currently on track, competing in the 24 Hours of Le Mans. In the virtual game iRacing, we have partnered with another brand to produce a team, and the 24 Hours of Le Mans on iRacing has just started. We are in it, and hopefully we can do something good in it. It is an exciting prospect. Currently, we have previous co-owner Ginger Ghost in the car, driving the first stint on that.
Oh,
Leon,
wow.
though, up to the line. DRS open. Proves his time. He's up into P2. Mercedes provisionally on the front row. That is a time that he will be proud of. So yeah, on-track action has settled down. It will ramp back up in a minute, I'm sure.
So going off a bit of extra data here, EX3's time trial time, which is practically irrelevant based off real conditions, is a 0.0. And so he's basically on track for time trial time because usually it's about 4 to 6 times off with real conditions. Oh, compared to time
Leon,
trial.
spinny, spin, spin.
He is flying across the grass like a madman.
He needs to update his name on the graphics. It still says in a lapsed ban. It is not. It is Leon LFC 0546, which of course I believe is a Edwin reference. He's on the grass again. And I'm
Well,
going to cut to the pit lane so we don't have to see any of that. And Aston Martin has gone
oh,
out
he's
onto the
doing
Cafe Man.
donuts. Oh, never mind.
Oh, has he?
Oh, he's stopped now. I will say, I think the graphics. I'm still new Lucas, so I don't think it's a character thing.
Yeah, I've just forgotten to change it, to be honest. I mean,
Uh,
it's not that much of a difference. I mean, you're still Lucas. You still got Lucas in your name.
yeah. Oh, off he goes. Where's he gone?
The right Cal is gone. He's not the right Cal, otherwise he would have stayed in session if he was right. He's not even online. Where do you look at that? F1 refresh. Well, the key F1, not the actual F1. But yeah, he's offline, so that is an issue for him. Happy man. He has started a flying lap through turn number 3 now. Don't know why I said
Oh,
it like that.
he's restarting his game for your information.
Cal restarting his game.
He can take control of his car, which is nice to know.
Man, 2 cents down in the first sector, I think. Yeah, he's backed off. Man has backed off.
The question is, do they go for lower pressures or higher pressures? Because even with the game's meta, lower pressures will lend itself to the middle sector, which is where you game most of the time. So it's really a question
I'd
of what
say
they
it's a
want.
case of higher in qualifying, lower in the race. Well, I don't know. Because if you put them high in the race, your tyres are just overheat. And you do
Well,
not want that.
I did get sprint pole in China with a minimum, so who knows?
There we go. Could be either. Chirp is on the lap coming through. Turn number 10, 2 minutes gone. Currently, EX3 fastest in the first and second sector. Leon 16.7 in the last sector. Chirp, here we go. Up to the line. I don't think this will be his final qualifying lap. He's got time to come in the pits. No, he's not coming in the pits. DRS up to the line. It's going to be a 1:08.0. P2 for him. But he's got time to refresh, have a cool down lap, and go again. EX3 up the line. Can he improve on the 7.6? No.
Happy Man is only just slightly down on his time at the moment, just a few hundredths, so he might improve. That is his first sector split. Going through the second sector now, we'll find out. Yeah, I do love the second sector. It's actually a joy to drive Brazil, so I do miss it.
Joy to drive. Leon starts his qualifying lap. He's the last one.
Happy Man is up by 2 tenths going into the last straight. Sorry to interrupt.
No worries. Here comes Happy Man, as stated. Down the back straight. Purple in sector 2, as said before. He's now up in P2. Wow. It's a battle for P2 now. 1.5 tenths down on his teammate EX3. Next up to the line, Chirp. DRS open. Oh, we know he's coming into the pit lane. So that's his qualifying done. P3 at best.
Leon is a few hundreds up going through the first sector, which is where you want to be. So this could be interesting. He's locked up, but everyone locks up there, even me.
There is a kick Sauber emerging before him, though, on a qualifying lap. Oh, no, he's not on the qualifying lap. I think he's, 1.2 seconds down.
Leon is going through the last corner now. Well, this last corner here is very, very crucial for your run. And you can take a bit of the curb, I find, and it helps. So some people take a wide line, some people take the curb, see what he gets. Coming up now. He is... Oh, wow. Yeah, a bit of an improvement. Not much. Takes P3 from Chirp.
Indeed, P3 taken from Chirp. Varun has retired from the session. That's his qualifying over. I think he's crashed on the outside of turn 3 there. Probably spinning out of 2. And I think that for everyone is qualifying over unless EX3 is on a lap. He's got pole. It's confirmed he's got, well, yeah, he has got pole. So, yeah, he's backed off there. He knows he has got pole position. There's no need to go again. I mean, I've just invited EX3s because I'm talking about EX3. I need to invite Cal.
I invited him back. He should be back in.
Oh, okay, that's good then.
Yep. Okay.
There we go. There we go. We have EX3 in P1. And then Happy Man in P2, 1.5 tenths down. Leon takes P3 alongside Chirp on the second row. Slovensky Verstappen in P5, a new driver alongside Vroom in the Red Bull. Row number 4, Robbie Oram, another new driver, also in the Red Bull, alongside Cal and Upton. Serving a qualifying ban is on the last row by himself. But I think if you get a qualifying ban, that is almost deserved. You should not have a friend next to you on any row of the grid. And yeah, if you've got a race ban, well, no one should be talking to you whatsoever. But unfortunately, I have the luxury of talking to someone that has a race ban, and not by choice. But anyway, I'm joking. It was by choice. I did choose to. If you want to join ICR, you can. The link is in the comments, as well as the description. But it's not in the comments because I haven't done it. So it's in the description. That's the only way you can join. Or you can use the link on the screen now. You know what? Should I no game sound? No game sound. What?
You might have to reset your streaming thing. Not reset it. Just mess around with the audio, say the capture, whatever it is.
There should be game audio. Oh, it's because it's muted. Oh dear.
Formation app. Was anyone going forward? I would. Right. We love a formation app. Cal is back in. I can confirm.
Good.
That Williams is a really good looking Cal, I will say. Right.
Yeah, the possible rate strategies most people have gone on the mediums. I'm just going to desktop audio, which means unfortunately you might be a bit quieter, but I've got to account for the game as well. Oh no, it might just mean the game's a bit quieter. I don't know. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Well, it does.
Oh.
But
Oh, we've had an incident. I didn't realise. Whoops.
Robbie Orm and Callum back to the grid
3 of
with
them.
Upton.
3 of them have had an incident. I
Everyone
don't know
on
what that's for.
mediums, apart from Upton, who's on soft. What has happened to send three drivers? Okay, the game audio has decided to work
That's
now. As soon as I stop and to change it works.
Well, to give you some information, everyone is on mediums, but Upton. So
Yeah, I said that about 15 seconds ago. I appreciate your efforts anyway.
I'm half asleep. It's okay. Right, here we go.
At least you're not drunk, probably like Cal. But anyway, we have 5 lights ahead of the drivers here at Brazil. It is lights out and away we go. It looked like a slow start for Happy Man, and I think it was indeed a slow start. But he's alongside EX3 anyway, and he's on the inside going into turn 1. EX3, although has the inside to turn 2 and keeps the lead through the center S. This Varun goes very wide there through turn 3. So far, so good. Slavensky Verstappen up to P4. Upton has been disqualified for being parked in a dangerous location. Leon on the inside of Happy Man. He is fighting for P2. P3 on the podium isn't enough. And there's confirmation Upton was disqualified. Maybe went somewhere. Thought he couldn't get away with and get back in time, but he obviously wasn't. Happy Man down to P3. Chirp down to P5. The Kit Sauber has overtaken him.
I'd say if we're talking most improved from this last game to this one, I'd say Leon certainly has been the standout.
Last couple of races he has anyway, definitely. I agree, but EX3 could have been a better start for him. Started on pole, still P1. Leon is hunting him. The gap is 3.5 tenths. Across the line, Leon is burning his ERS. He's on no percent. EX3 leads the race. Across the line on lap 1. 3 tenths is the gap to Leon behind Varun and Chirp.
Wow, what a move by Varun. Oh, he's killed someone.
Cal is down to P8. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Varun there, but he has overtaken Chirp.
Varun absolutely sent it on Chirp in turn 1. It was a really good move, and then I don't know what happened to Cal, but I didn't catch it.
Cal overtaking Robbie Orm. Force him off wide maybe a bit there. But Varun. Oh, Varun! On the grass! Of the inside of turn 7. That has caught him off. It says Upton's retired from the session, even though he's disqualified. No.
I was going to say, if they're all wise and not fight, they could keep in everyone's DRS and we could have a huge train here for the lead. But, I mean, that's gone out the window.
Varun pushing hard through turn 7. Hit the grass on the inside, even though you've got that great big curb. Happy Man here.
Happy Man makes a move. Happy Man's on the move, and he gets past.
Happy Man up into P2. Regains Haas there, 1-2. Overtakes Leon as revenge from Leon overtaking him on lap number 1. Leon staying pretty close, though. He's burning his ERS, but Happy Man just has a lot more, and he can use a slipstream of his teammate ahead of him as well.
Cal's should get past Chuck here, and he doesn't leave. Shepard holds it on the. Oh, he tagged him. I think they're fine. Cal's had to go off the circuit, but they're touching each other. That is tight racing, and it's good
Still wheel to
racing.
wheel. Cal on the inside does get the move done.
If he makes a quick work of chirp and gets out of his DRS, he could catch up here because he is quite quick around here. So
Maroon,
we'll see.
3-second time penalty for multiple warnings is the first out of hopefully not many penalties we will see in this race. We don't tend to see many track limit violations these days in this league. The drivers here are usually pretty good with the strict track limits. I guess it's turn 2, turn 4, maybe the inside of turn 7, the corners you might struggle with, I guess. I don't think there's actually, apart from turn 2, maybe 4, I don't know if there's a whole lot of corners where you can cut.
Definitely the center S's. You can have a bit there, and coming out this straight here, the first straight, you cook it too much.
Sherp regains P5 with a Cal. DRS played in his pants perfectly there. Cal looking for a switchback. Oh, it's on the inside curb. He nearly held it, but he didn't in the end. That curb, I mean, shouldn't be doing that, really. That is F124 game physics at its finest. Cal is the latest to spin and find themselves in P8. Upton has had a miserable weekend, qualifying ban to disqualification. I mean, that is what, I mean, there's no other way to spend your Saturday evening, there really isn't. Up at the front, still pretty tight. Happy Man is close to EX3, but I don't think he's going to overtake his teammate. They're going to play the same game as they did in Las Vegas last time around. The only thing that confuses me, though, is if they want to hold off Leon and then Slavinsky, Verstappen, Chirp on the inside of turn 2, it is the center S's that makes it.
The Haas is the Haas.
Oh, yeah, the side by side. Going to turn 4, that's cost Happy Man. He's gone wide. He touched the grass on entry. And Leon, yeah, barges his way past. So the Hasses fighting. I mean, if I were the Hasses, I said this in Las Vegas. I said it the race before as well. You would just rotate. You wouldn't hold back. You wouldn't go alongside in the corner. You would just rotate. One lap, you overtake.
In terms of championship, though, neither of them have nothing to lose out. EX3 is practically far and ahead one, and Happy Man is chasing me. So, it is a route. There's no between orders anymore, but still.
Happy Man about 30 points, I think, behind P2, so that is a thing probably in his mind. Leon, though, is in P2 in the race at the minute. Let's have a look, actually, at the driver standings. The X3 clear with 189 points. What was thought to be an intriguing Drivers' Championship battle all the way to the end of the season has broken up because Lucas is now on 134 and Happy Man is on 91. So P2 will be in his mind, especially with Lucas having a race ban and then a qualifying ban at the next race he drives at. And then if it's the final race, it could be. But if it's Spa, oh, I've never thought about that. If it's Spa, do you get a sprint qualifying and a qualifying ban? That's something to think about.
I think it's just sprint. But if you go off F2, I think it's just a sprint. But
right, okay.
Like F2 do the same. But no, could be interesting. Spa's not my favourite circuit personally, so
I would also like to say, just quickly, having someone with you during a race makes the race go much quicker. I've just realised that we're going on to lap 7 already out of 36. I don't know if it's a shorter track, to be fair, but Leon on the outside going into turn 1 doesn't get the move done. He actually holds him off pretty well, but he's got so much more speed through the S's.
Slipstream as well. Slipstream will be cooking, and he should be side by side at least.
Turn 4, it's going to be the outside. It's going to be the inside.
Oh,
still doesn't get the move done. He has to hold back in P2.
He also has to remember there is a Happy Man right behind him.
Yeah, so Leon, don't get caught out like Happy Man did. He was caught in a battle with his own teammate. made a mistake, and that's why you find yourself here. Svency Verstappen, though, is getting. He's got the popcorn in his fight. He is sitting back. He is watching. Oh, a fold! As Happy Man makes contact with Leon. I think, did Leon break a bit early? Did Happy Man break a bit late? I saw it on board with the kick, and
Well,
looked a bit of both, really. Has Happy
if
Man
we,
got damage? No.
I don't think so. If we go off, if we go off China, I mean, a lot of people break at different points, and there can be bumper cars now and then. So maybe it was just a case of that. He hangs back, but some people will break earlier to set up an exit. Some people want entry speed. It's just a case of what situation you're in.
Especially
And
going through turn 11 as well, which, yeah, it's flat out corner. Now,
Leon catching back up there.
the cloud is covering the circuit. I've just looked at the weather forecast. Cal is out. He has crashed at turn 2. The safety car has been deployed. I was just saying, I was looking at the conditions because the cloud has covered over. It's not meant to rain, though. There's currently an 18% chance of rain. But in half an hour time, it will brighten up. Cal, though, he's crashed at turn 2. And that has brought out the safety car. He was further back in the field anyway. But this will bunch up the pack. Now, what will the drivers do regarding pit lane? We're on lap 8, so it's quite early. EX3, you never like to be the leader in this situation. It is early. But not... Yeah, there we go. EX3 in the pit lane. Leon! Oh, ghosting. Ghosting saves him there. Happy Man, I don't know if coincidentally has fallen back a bit. 2.3 seconds to Leon. So was he holding back just to give himself a bit of an advantage in the safety car? Kavinsky was stuffing. So Leon past Happy Man. The kick. Oh, it's past Happy Man. No, he's not. Oh, that's unfair.
Do we have tyre wear graphics? We can't really look at them now, but I would like to see what the tyre wear was before, because I don't know. Maybe these cars can last. I don't know the tyre wear around here. Could be tough. It could be not. So interesting.
What I would like to know is if Happy Man... I mean, I think he did lift off to try and get the advantage in the pit lane, which, of course, isn't allowed in real F1. It's not allowed here. Was it big enough of a gap to look into it? Svenski Verstappen was ahead, but I think the unsafe release feature being on, that allowed Happy Man to ghost back through him on exiting his pit box.
Oh, do you want a clip? I can give you a clip of Cal's crash. You can pull it up.
Oh yeah, sure, go on.
You get bit of inside information.
Oh, yeah, that's a rookie mistake from Cal. Oh dear.
What the grass can do to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't grass, people. Interests me is Leon Pace. He can keep up with EX3, he can keep up with the leaders, so clearly this is a good track for him.
Yeah.
Usually he's a bit off, but he's on this game. He's impressed me. Happy Man. He switched to controller recently as well. Back to controller. Back on the pace.
Yeah.
Clearly,
Yeah.
Wheel doesn't do him well. And Chirps can get Chirps wants the P3 in the championship still. He's still on for it if he wants
Yeah,
it.
it is.
But he needs a good result. And I have to defend P2, but that's another time. Yeah, with Chirp only 15 points behind Happy Man. He needs a good result.
Indeed does.
And in the next few races, well, I should be racing, but with EX3 gone, for the rest of the field, there should be big opportunity to pick up more
Sorry,
points.
this is Cal's instant here. Going into turn number 1. We see here, he just spins. I think he caught the grass on the outside, but the safety car is in this lap, actually, so we haven't got that much time to look at that. But you did manage to see it once. EX3 has gone, I think. Leon has pounced right on him.
Not the best restart from X3. Leon could take slipstream here. That's what I would do. Yeah, he's right up his rear end.
You were going to say a word starting with A, then I could sense it, I could feel it, and I knew it. Leon down the back straight into turn 4. It's on the outside. Can he make the move stick? He's keeping it round, but he did go a bit wide. That will be a track limit violation for him. He would have picked up a warning there. It didn't go off enough to invite Happy Man. Slim P3 Leon right on the back. We didn't even talk about what tyres people were on the inside there.
He got away with it, for your information. So maybe
we are past Chirp. Everyone is on hards, I think. Oh, Happy Man and Leon fighting into turn 10. There's some fighting into turn 10 as well. Back in the field. Happy Man on the inside. The outside, sorry. Gets the move done before turn 12. Chirp back past Robbie Oram into turn number 12. So Leon losing a position.
I'd say that's smart from Leon. You want to stay in DRS of X3. If you battled even more for that corner, you would have lost it. So pretty smart racing. I don't know what that guy's doing. He's just almost gone off the circuit. But
Maroon past his Red Bull teammate.
We do have a battle for everything here. I mean, the pace is pretty close, so this could be interesting.
Well, the last
Alba is on his move. Never mind. Carry on.
The last few races actually have been close across the line as well. Las Vegas was under a tenth of a second, and I think the last 6 races we've had, it has been under a second across the line, so it's pretty close across the line at the minute. Zandvoort, China, Las Vegas, Austria, every race I can name pretty much had a very close finish. Are we in for another one today? We can only find out at the minute. I would say probably yes. Happy Man keeping with the X3 will just keep in his DRS. Wonder if we're going to see any overtaking move up to the line on the final lap. We are 1/3 through this race though, lap 12 out of 36, and we're going on lap 13. So just over 1/3 gone now. Maroon back past Chirp.
Chirp is really not having the time of his life. It's not his day.
Depending on the track, it can either be a good or a bad day for him.
Okay.
Leon keeping it in there.
There's only a 5 second split.
Oh, that's huge.
Oh, Happy Man.
That is huge in this race. Happy Man.
Yeah, you see, as a commentator, I'm not meant to be biased, but that does help me in my little fight for P2. So, can he break the 3-second gap though? I think he could if he gets it right.
Gap is 7/10. He's going to have to get a move on as well, which means EX3, if he wants to keep P1, he's going to have to get a move on as well. Can I ask you a question? Is your leaderboard in the top left still saying safety car, or is that just me?
It's just kind of... No, it's not.
It doesn't still say safety car. Okay, for me it does. It's really annoying. It does it every single race.
Yeah, it's just...
Confirm there is no safety car.
Saroon is on mediums, so that's interesting.
Leon and Happy Man tracking the same speed down the straight. They won't make any advancements on each other. Chirp and Slavency Verstappen battling it out. Chirp using a curb that Cal spun on earlier, getting away with it. Varun on the outside of Slavency Verstappen. Hick keeps P5. Oh, but Varun on the inside of turn 8. That
Oh,
is a aggressive
oh,
move. There's a bit
oh,
of
it's just on the
bumping.
side. Oh, wow.
There is
Going
contact.
into this. And he gets through. He is
Varun.
on mediums, so maybe for now they're the better tire. I don't know how tires work here,
Yeah,
but
Varun makes his dive bombs, whether they're clean or not.
oh
Happy Man is
yeah.
very close to EX3. Happy Man.
And
ERS, he's past his teammate.
will he let him go to try and break the gap? Maybe.
Oh, look at Leon as well on the inside of EX3.
Oh wow.
He's on the
Hello.
inside. EX3 fighting back.
Squeezed him. Oh.
EX3 there, in my
Squeezed
opinion,
him.
just turned into the apex like no one was on his inside. But I'm sorry, someone was on your inside. Leon here. What
That's
will
a
he do?
that's
Will he
on the
attack for
inside.
P1?
I think no. I'd stay back if I was him.
On the
But
outside,
knowing
yeah.
Leon, yeah. I think you try and stick with him. Be as close throughout the whole lap, and
Oh,
then try
look
and
at
get him out on the
this.
last. But yeah, he wants it now.
He's burning ERS up the hill. I would just wait till the straight.
Oh my god. If he tapped him there, he would
Varun
have been round.
past Chirp. He's
Wow.
up to P4. The Red Bull is on a march.
Oh, chirp.
He's got 2.1 seconds to gain to the leading pack. And instead
Maybe
of
there's
VX3 being P1, Happy Man being P3, this time it's the other way around with Leon still in between.
Leon has got really good pace around here. This is actually impressive. And he's on. He's on for Happy Man now, but he doesn't have EX3 behind him, so just like he did the last lap, EX3 could follow through. You never know.
5
There you
tenths is
go.
the gap. If anything, yeah, EX3 is gaining on Leon more than Leon's gaining on Happy Man. On the
Oh, there's a
outside,
bit.
there wasn't a huge amount of space. On the inside, there wasn't a huge amount of space
Oh,
there either.
but just help him Happy Man at this point. He's getting his gap up.
The
It
kick
was.
of Zelensky for snapping his back past Varun, who's down to P6, Chirk back up to P4.
I want to.
EX3 going to try on the outside again.
Oh,
Has to use
oh,
the
he got
grass
contact.
because, again, there's
And he
not much space.
got stuck to him in the end. I don't think that's anyone's fault. They just got stuck in the end.
Leon
Here we go.
is not going to go down easily. That is for sure. That's proven already on lap 16 out of 36, 20 laps to go.
Leon doesn't have much battery compared to EX3 at all. EX3 is on like 70%. Leon's about 20.
Yeah, Leon
So,
does like to say to me, I'm not good with ERS management, but through here, surely you would just go on none. Recharge the battery, but this fighting with EX3 he just had there, he's down to 8 tenths of a second gap between him and that man. Maybe he feels like he's got to use the ERS in the middle sector to keep up with the Haas that is ahead of him. Does have
oh,
a
Leon, you're
3-second buffer
doing it
to play with
wrong.
though. So it's more split out this time around. EX3 gaining on Leon more than Leon's gaining on Happy Man as before, but EX3 further
I
back.
will say, I don't think Leon knows the 10% rule because he's just gone under 10% and he had no power through the straight, and that's what EX3 was catching.
Obviously, EX3 knows when he's recharging.
He's a big fan of none. I found through twisty sectors. I found that in Austria. I found that in many other places. He's a big fan of none. The X3. So
Look at this though. Leon randomly has bursts of pace. I don't know where from. He just goes from
I
8
think
tenths to 2 tenths very quickly.
I think braking. He's much more confident. It seems. I'd say that's an area I'm strong at too, and I can see Leon's braking quite late.
I would say as well, Leon's definitely got better.
Oh, yeah.
He's now out of DRS. That was
I'd
a
say,
crucial mistake. That's going to open up for EX3.
I'd say don't burn. He's burning, but I'd say let EX3 through here because he's going to get you either way, and then follow him for his DRS, and you fight the Happy Man. That's what I would do as a racer. But maybe
On the
EX3
inside,
is
there we
there.
go.
Yeah, you let him go, and you try and get him on switch back. That could help, but you get DRS here.
Whoa, yeah, the contact though. No visual damage on the Mercedes.
No, he burns too much. I'm watching his POV right now, but what Leon needs to do is hold back for a few laps, cool down your tyres, get a
But
bit
keep
of
stuff
DRS
further back.
today.
He's on the outside of Chirp.
Oh,
That's a clean move. They're still very close
still
together.
there. Chirp's still on the inside, and he's
Varun is gaining on this as well. He's going to send a dive on both of them, probably. No, he doesn't. He stays back in P6. The kick is up to 4th. And the kick, you should early pace, keeping up with the front three. Maybe he can gain in on the front three and stay with them. But the gap between the X3 and Leon has gone up to 1.9 seconds.
This is the last thing I need is a guy fighting for P2 with Happy Man, but it's quite enjoyable to watch. But no, Leon gets
Chirp on the
back on.
inside. Oh,
Oh,
is he let? Oh, this is this Slovensky Verstappen playing? Oh my
oh
God!
no,
Hello,
Varun's here
Varun.
now.
Varun.
Hello,
Oh,
Varun,
yeah.
calm down, boy.
He
Right.
took all of the inside curb there that normally you don't take. Leon and the X3 are fighting. I'm going to focus on this fight though further back. Varun's passed
Oh,
both of
Leon's on
them.
the inside. Ah, X3 has damage on his
Leon
end
further
plate.
back. Oh, does he? The X3's
I don't
damage
know
in
where.
slipstream of
Yeah.
Leon. Leon's back up to P2. Further back though. Spencer Verstappen on the outside of turn 4 on Varun. Is Varun going to give him the space he needs? No, he does go
Oh, it's gone
off.
wide.
And Chirp gets P5 as a result. Varun up the hill. There's Chirp on his
He's
inside.
oh, good racing. At least
Oh!
out of
Chirp
stands.
nearly did what Varun did on lap 1 or 2.
I will say it's very easy at the end of that first straight to go too deep. It's very easy to do. So Happy Man is pulling away. He might even get the win here if he keeps it up.
There's still 16 laps to go, so nothing's
You never know.
confirmed just yet.
But at this pace, he's looking decent. X3, 7 tenths back. Will it be enough? Maybe not. Holds back for another dose of DRS coming here. He gets a good run through here, Leon, and he hugs the inside, as you meant to do. You gain a lot of time hugging that inside curb as long as possible coming onto the straight, so clever.
EX3 burning past Leon.
Oh, whoa,
Further
whoa.
back as well.
Wow.
Maroon and Chirp. Chirp is past Maroon. Verstappen still in P6. Maroon down to P5.
He needs to be careful because he will get warnings. Let's see. Everyone. Oof. Somehow that man has not got any warnings, but he's
Who's
probably.
this? Oh,
X3.
Maroon tapping Chirp.
I'd say those mediums look like the better tires still at the moment. With Varun's pace compared to those two at least. But
Maroon
it could be a draw.
does like a tap up the arse. There's a tap up the rear. There's Varun. He does like a dive. He's someone that does like to get his elbows out. Gains the position that is right. Well, it depends how he does it. Maroon, ERS, they're both below 10%, so it's just pure DRS pace at this point. Maroon is past going to turn 1. Chirp keeps the inside line.
Big wheel-to-wheel contact, but it's fine. And he goes through.
Chirp gets a position. Who will have DRS? Oh, Leon in the X3. The X3 on the inside. Oh, has pushed Leon out.
Oh.
Further back, Maroon's down to P6.
Oh,
the kick's up to P5. Leon and Happy Man up front are fighting the EX3s down to P3. Spencer Verstappen on the outside of turn number 6 and 7. He is now up to P5. Varun on the inside of Chirp. He wants P5 as well. Chirp. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. Chirp still on the inside of Varun. No, Chirp's gone from P4 to P6 in the space of a couple of corners. The fight up front and the fight back below is really entertaining at the minute, I tell you that.
I will say, EX3 let him back through after the incident, so clearly he thought he did something wrong.
Maybe the game could be by discretion. He is 8 tenths back, though. Going into turn 1.
Here we go. Does Varun
send
send it?
Varun on the inside. Does. Yes, he does.
Yeah, that's a good
actually. There is contact. Let's go a bit deep, maybe braking a bit too late. More contact there. Chirp here on the inside.
There we go.
Chirp on the inside for P4 as well. The Aston Martin, who went from P4 to P6 last lap, went from P6 to P4 this lap.
I think they both crossed over the line at the same time, so they didn't get the DRS at all, and Chirp just did. And
it just happened on the outside of Chirp. Nope, doesn't make the move. Varun stays behind at turn 8. These two are still fighting out ahead. Varun the outside of turn 9. Is that a way to go? Not at the minute.
I will say for
no, you can't do that. You cannot do that and say that you're not at fault. That is not right.
Varun question mark?
Yeah, right. That is
H3 pit. H3 pits
EX3
for his,
pits.
for his wing, I suspect.
Maybe it's causing him too much downforce issue. Them hards, surely. Can I get to the end? I don't know. Chirp up to P3.
I will say, Leon's got good pace compared to Happy Man. He's slowly progressing on him.
This does
He
mean, though, Leon can almost focus now on just catching Happy Man. Baroon's fallen back from Chirp.
Oh no, Leon's got a penalty as well.
Oh, he does. 3 seconds.
Oh dear. Where do you even get the track limits on?
Baroon doesn't have any visible damage. He's falling back from Chirp, though. Maybe the mediums here are falling off a bit.
Well, if X3 is clean, he should be on for it here because the penalties, but he has to get through all the back markers. And we know how feisty they are, so we'll see.
Yeah, they're being very feisty at the minute, especially the Red Bull sending it from everywhere it seems, and it almost looks like the kick is a bit hesitant to fight him, and that's something you never really want to see. But let's have a
Well,
look.
he's a very aggro man, so I wouldn't be surprised. Here we go.
I was going to say something. My lawyer told me not to. P4 for the kick, Varun down to P5. Oh, Jabata! Nearly. More contact there.
That was an interesting noise.
Yeah, I know. That's what happens when things like that happen. It's very close, and I don't know what to do. Varun can't get back up into P4. He'll have to keep P5. But, you know, Smith Verstappen, anything can happen to you at this point. Watch out.
I will say, even with the penalties, it'll be a long task for X. I know he has tyres, but it will be a long way for X3 to go through all the pack.
X3 is already gaining, so gap between. Whether do, hang on, is it F1 or F2? I'm going to say F1. It is F1. Do gap to leader here. Gap between him and Happy Man is 27 seconds at the minute.
It will be a long, yeah.
Monitor that gap's already 26.7, so he's definitely quicker than the leaders.
I will say Happy Man and Leon are basically matched for pace. So if they keep that up, they have a good chance of keeping their positions. But obviously, X3 with his no penalty, he's got a chance, but he's gaining about a second a lap on Robbie.
Oh, Varun pits! Varun in the pit lane on the medium tyres, so maybe that was due anyway because he was on the mediums. Is it another set of mediums? I think he started on the mediums though, so it's probably got to be the hards. It is. No, it's a soft. For 11 laps.
They're not going to last. At least they may not
punch it, fastest lap. 109.6 on medium tyres. He is absolutely flying. The gap between him and the Happy Man now is 25.4. 1.6 seconds, almost gained in a lap.
I'm pretty sure after this you can announce him as champion.
Comparing to Robbie Oram, he was 2.5 seconds quicker than the Red Bull last time around.
Well, he is again, but it's going to be really tight on lap time because he has to gain. Robbie Oram is about 5 seconds back from Slavensky, and then he's a further 2 seconds back from Chirp, but then Chirp's 7 seconds back from the leaders. So if he wants a chance of the win, it's going to be a long shot, even with his pace advantage. So we'll have to see. But he has nothing to lose anymore.
Yeah. So. X3 missing the next 2 races. He is away, he says. But can he do enough at Brazil, round 9 of 12? Interesting to see.
I heard he's building a new house for wards. So
109.4, jumping down. The gap between him and Happy Man, that was 23.8.
It's going to be tight. Eventually, as well, with the mediums, obviously a short lifespan, there'll be a time where tire wear starts to kick in and you visibly slow down in pace, which will be more matched to hards. So he's a short amount of time to use his mediums because they will go off compared to the hards. Will they still be quicker in the end? But they will be noticeably slower than now. So he has to use it up now. He has to use his tire advantage.
Will the likes of Happy Man and Leon pit on the hards? I wish I could see tyre wear.
Have you not got the graphic?
Fortunately, I've not loaded the car damage graphic.
Right.
will be
Mm,
a thing for next race. Maybe the gap between
the
the X3 and
harder
Happy
road.
Man, the gap going up has slowed down. It's 23.1. It stayed that for a bit.
There will
Now
be
it
a wall.
still is going down, but not as quick.
There will be a wall at some point where it kind of hits. Um, we'll see how what the pace advantage will be in the end. It'll still be quicker. Um, but yeah, he is, like I said, there's very small time for him to make up that gap. He can probably pass Robbie and maybe Verstappen, but getting onto the podium will be quite a long shot. Fair. Which Leon now, he's matching pace with Happy Man almost every lap. I'm going to look in race director actually, but it's still very impressive from the both of them, considering where they were at the start of the season.
Indeed, Ginger doing well in the 24 hours of Le Mans. He is now an hour in. I
He's
think
going to be
actually I don't think it is Ginger actually. No, Ginger isn't driving anymore. Hands have been passed over to Jason Taylor, who is now in the car. Ginger's finished
I
his
would,
stint.
ooh,
Back out on track.
I would like to say Happy Man and Leon are pretty much matching each other or a tenth for each lap. Leon pulled 3 tenths on him last lap. I don't know what happened, but
Yep,
it could be interesting for the win if Leon keeps it up.
as this
Good
graphic
pace.
confirms, Leon making it mostly up a tenth in the first sector and 2 tenths in the third. So maybe he's using a bit of battery in the final sector and a bit in the first.
He is catching him. I will say it's kind of slowed down this lap, but I think also that kind of shows just lower downforce as well. Maybe he's got a bit of lower downforce with the first and second sector, first and third sector, being a bit more straight line than that twisty bit of the second sector. It's very lovely to drive, I will say, but it is very twisty.
X3
EX3,
gaining on
yeah.
debutant Robbie Oram, 1.5 seconds now. Is the gap.
Can he pull it all the way back to Verstappen? That's the question. Question I'd love to know. Here we go.
And the team on Racing are up into P7, I believe. So that is a good outing so far in their first hour.
Out of how many teams?
Don't know actually. Quite a lot because it's 24 hour Le Mans.
Yeah. Is it on? Oh yeah, I racing.
They're going well at the minute. EX3 in DRS distance of the Red Bull ahead of him. Will he
Leon's
play?
shot by
Will he
slap.
play conservative and wait till the
I
DRS
would
straight?
say, I would say so.
Nearly hitting him. Route turn
Wow,
10.
he's side by side now. I don't know when the detection point is. Maybe he wants to go.
It's just after
Yeah,
turn 12. It is. The detection
just
point
now.
is now. So there we go. He actually will have DRS and he has waited indeed
He has a mission.
for the straight.
He has a mission for points. That's what I will say. Can he
There we
gain a
are.
second lap of Verstappen? Now he's past the Red Bull. And get
I
that
think it
P4.
is, yeah, the Happy Man and Leon staying out on track. So I think they
Leon's
won't.
dropped back now.
Mm,
Yeah, Leon's dropped back a bit now. So Happy Man, if he keeps this up, no mistakes, could be on for a good result. But it's impressive. I mean, he switched back to controller. Clearly, that's helped. Yeah.
yeah, 2.5 seconds is the gap now out in front. It is going up, so maybe Leon, in the middle of his stint, used his tyres more than Happy Man. That's probably why he was gaining quite a bit. Now the gap is nearer to 3 seconds. So
He's
Happy
fifth
Man
place.
has it in the bag at the minute.
Fifth place is 10 points. Fourth is sorry. Yeah. I mean, again, Leon's dropping back now, so Happy Man's clearly got a bit more in the locker. EX3 has pulled a second on Sabinski this lap, which is what he needs to do. Can he keep it up? We'll see. Get that all pressures. Is it 12 points? Am I wrong? No, 12 points.
What's 12
So
points?
P4.
Before is
I
indeed
think.
12 points.
Well, he's already got 12 points at the moment with his fastest lap, so we'll see.
Yeah, it has indeed.
If he decides, oh, I'm gonna get P5 today, I could still be on for the championship, but
Well, he will want to do as much as he possibly can, because going into Spa, the final round, which is when he will be available next, if he decides to attend it, he'll probably want it to be in the bag. I mean, there's how many points? There's 25, there's 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81. There's still 89 points up for grabs in the final 3 races.
I think he's 55 points ahead of me right now, so yeah, it could be interesting.
So I don't know. Currently, if he'll do it this race, the gap between him and Slovensky Max is 3.6 seconds. It is going down.
He has picked up the pace of it. I think he will get it, and he'll get 14 points in the end. But it depends if his tires go off in the next few laps. They very well could.
1.5 seconds quicker.
Yeah,
A previous
he
lap.
could. So we'll see. It still could be tight. We'll see if he makes any mistakes. But no, there's mediums. I think the hards have been better tire today, which is kind of interesting because they're a bit Some circuits the hards are atrocious. Think Hungary. No, not Hungary. The one before. Whatever. But some circuits lend themselves more towards mediums, some more towards hards, and you think mediums here with them being more grippy in general. But I think the hards just paid off, and they've lasted too. So I think he will get P4 here. He's definitely picked up the pace compared to what it was before on Robbie, which is impressive.
2.5 to get now.
Maybe it's just a sign of the hards going off even more with their wear. I don't know what the time wear is. I wish I knew. Yeah,
this time around, it was 1.1 seconds quicker than Slovensky Max.
Okay. He will get DRS within 1 second, so maybe it's just.
I mean, there's 4 laps to go now, so I think it is advantage EX3 going into these final laps at the minute. He is charging his battery to prepare for attack, I assume, hopefully now. I've run out of water. I am very thirsty. Oh no, I've not. There's a big bottle here. That is very good.
Great, nice. Good job. That proves out. Oh wow, his points lead on me is going to be 69. How ironic. But I forgot there's a point for pole. Here we go then. I know.
No points for pole.
Oh wow. I thought you disappeared. Right, DRS? No.
No DRS for EX3. He is quicker on the straights though by 4 miles an hour, about 4 miles an hour down that straight. That's the pace advantage he has. And last time around, on the last lap, lap 33, he was 1.5 seconds quicker again on Slovensky Max, and DRS is now open.
I'd fight this with my life, but it's going to be tricky. Yep. The longer he keeps EX3 behind, the less of a chance EX3 has to get P3 here. He only needs to be within 3 seconds. Plus, the more he's in dirty air as well, the more his tyres will hurt. So this could be interesting. He will hold him up here a lot. He definitely has more grip. So he will get held up behind him, but we'll see. I'd say if I was Chirp, I'd Hail Mary and send it on the last 2 laps so my podium just gets stolen, but we'll see.
Well, yeah, he has a 3-second time penalty. Slovensky Max 4.5 seconds behind. Slovensky Max could do Chirp a favour here, but the question is, will he?
Yeah, if he sticks him within DRS coming up to this next straight, he could have a good chance.
There we go. EX3 in P4.
Now, what
can
he do?
He get P3? He needs to gain 1.1 seconds on Chirp. I think he's going to do it, you know. So he needs to get in a 3-second buffer.
I hope Chirp notices and puts a fight on, because could lose his
Well,
podium.
EX3 1 second faster than Chirp. Last lap, the gap now is
That was
8
with DRS.
tenths.
That was with DRS, so you never know.
It was indeed the final sector got him 8 tenths gained on Chirp. Well, 8 tenths to 5 tenths, sorry. Gained on Chirp. The gap is 3.6, 3.7. Chirp,
This
I
is
would be
gonna be
driving to
tight.
save my life.
Somebody
Who is
spun.
that? Leon.
Leon
Leon the
spun.
Spun.
Oh no.
A mistake from Leon has put his TP2 on threat. This race is definitely Happy Man's now after that. Chirp not only fighting for P3, but might be fighting for P2.
EX3's gonna get P2, you watch.
The gap is 3.3 between him and Chirp.
Oh, this is gonna play into Chirp's hands because he might get DRS here.
1.5 seconds between Chirp and Leon. I don't think so. And the EX3 has broken that 3-second buffer. He's under 3 seconds to penalty max. 3-second penalty. He's not going to get caught out from it anyway. But last time around, EX3 1.1 seconds faster than Chirp on lap 35. We're on the final lap now. And let's have a look at Happy Man. He's going through turn 9 now. He was originally fighting for P2 and P3 earlier on in this race. However, Robbie Oram 3-second time penalty on the final lap for him. However, he overtook EX3, and ever since that overtake, Happy Man has been leading the way since then, and he's now on the final lap, coming down the main straight, past the pit lane entry, across the line, slows down for the fun of it a bit, weaves across the line to win the Brazilian Cross Grand Prix. Leon in P2 spun on the penultimate lap. He will keep P2 though. Chirp P3 on track, but EX3 without a time penalty will take the final podium position. More points of Haas. Chirp P4 selected Verstappen on his debut in P5. A good outing from him. Robbie Oram also on his debut in P6. And it's Red Bull's last of the finishers as Vroon crosses the line now.
Wow. That was interesting. I like the battles. It was definitely feisty. You might have a bit to look at, but good race. Shame I wasn't in it.
Oh yeah, the race ban. So even if you wanted to, you couldn't. But you also said you were going to take a rest from the rest of the season. So
I am coming back to defend my P2, and that should be it. So we'll see.
Ooh.
But yeah, I will defend my P2 for my life. Which he's just gained 25 points on that, which means there is a, give me a second, 19-point gap between us. So I have a bit of work to do. But honestly, yeah.
Wow, it's the difference between more money or less money. Depends what one you want.
Yep.
Here, though, are the results. Happy Man leading the way. He wins the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Leon in P2, EX3 P3, EX3 3. Chirp, Varun, Callan, Upton not finishing the race. They will be disappointed, especially Upton. Qualifying ban, qualifies at the back, and didn't even move off the grid. Great Saturday, sorry, for him. Cal at the end earlier on in the race. Happy Man, well done to you, though. You are the winner of the race. Hello, there we go. That does work. There we go. And then we get. There we go. Yeah, eventful race, eventful 36 laps. That's for sure. But next weekend, where are we next weekend? We are at Imola. Next weekend, we are in Italy. Or Lucas will be back. He will have a qualifying ban. But yeah, we'll see you in Imola